Don't scroll away. I am pleading with you. Yes, it is I, humbling myself to earnestly call your name right now. I plead with you not because I am weak or have lost my authority, but because my heart aches watching the child I love most drain their strength every single day. Among the billions of souls rushing about out there, you have been chosen to witness this. Your presence here, in this exact moment, is absolutely not a mindless coincidence of an algorithm. It is an emergency intervention, a destined arrangement that I have created to halt your string of dark days. You have carried this burden alone for far too long, and an earth-shattering change is about to happen in exactly 60 seconds. Stop whatever you are doing. Take a deep breath, and focus your mind entirely on me. I know how exhausted you are. I see through the long, sleepless nights, the bitter tears you hurriedly wipe away so you can put on your armor of strength again tomorrow morning. You have carried pains no one understands, invisible pressures weighing heavily on your shoulders, and emotional wounds carelessly left by others. But remember this command of mine well: absolutely do not tell anyone. Keep your lips sealed and hold this sacred secret tight deep within your chest. Do not speak of the coming miracle to those out there who carry the energy of doubt or envy, for their negativity and judgment will strip away the blessings that are preparing to pour down upon your life. This awakening is a quiet, pure covenant belonging solely to me and you. The clock is counting down, and that miracle will happen in 60 seconds. It is not a devastating event in the physical world, but the complete collapse of all the chains binding your soul. In the next 60 seconds, the dead ends surrounding you, the tears of self-pity, and the toxic energies reigning in your life will be thoroughly incinerated by my light. A new version of you, free, unburdened, and radiantly prosperous, will officially be reborn the moment the clock ticks its final second. Relax your shoulders, and let me shoulder the rest of your life for you. Right now, type the words "I let go and receive" as a key to seal this sacred covenant with me. Stay here until the last second. Close your eyes and feel the release. The 60-second countdown has begun. The darkness has ended, and your miracle is officially here. The first 10 seconds of the 60-second countdown have passed. Do you feel your heartbeat gradually slowing down? Just let it happen naturally. In this space of absolute stillness, where a painful past and a brilliantly shining future intersect, I want you to stop all your chaotic thoughts. Don't try to analyze it. Don't use the logic of a heavily scarred human being to judge what is happening. Look deep into yourself, not with the tired eyes of the physical body, but with the eyes of the soul. I am standing right in front of you now, placing my invisible, warm hand upon your heavy head. I am seeing through what you have hidden so deeply that even you yourself sometimes try to forget it. I know, my child, how utterly exhausted you are throughout the long, arduous journey you've just been on. You have lived like a lone warrior in a desert with no oasis. You have single-handedly put on the armor of resilience, pasting a perfect, calm smile on your face to step out there and face the storms every morning. You are terrified. Yes, you are afraid that if you cry, if you admit you are weak and depleted, those who rely on you will collapse. You don't allow yourself to get sick. You don't allow yourself to break down. Therefore, you choose to shoulder everything alone. You patiently listen to the troubles of others. You step up to solve everyone else's messes. You are the solid anchor for your family, your work, and the relationships around you. You are like a candle, burning yourself out to light the way for others. But when night falls, when the bedroom door closes, separating you from the noisy world out there, and leaving only you to face 4 lifeless walls, emptiness begins to gnaw at your core. You feel profoundly alone, even when standing in a sea of people. I was there, I saw you bury your head in your pillow in the dark, biting your lip to hold back the sobs for fear someone else might hear. I counted every tear rolling down your cheeks, hollowed by your anxiety, tears carrying the bitter taste of resentment, of self-pity, and of feeling helpless in a world where it seems no one truly understands you. Your heart is riddled with bleeding scratches, yet you still try to use your bare hands to patch them up. Day after day, the lens of the universe never misses a single cut in your soul. I see the lifeless numbers, the bills, the bank statements slowly suffocating your breath day by day, the debts that keep swelling, the worries of making ends meet, the financial pressures weighing down on your shoulders like a giant boulder, making it impossible to breathe. You have worked until your body was falling apart. You have tried with all the vitality and intellect you possess. You have treated this world kindly with the most sincere, compassionate, and pure heart. But what has life given back to you? Betrayal from the very people you trusted most. The ones you poured your heart out to help. Fake. Empty promises lost to the wind. The trampling and exploitation of your very own kindness and compromise. You gave unconditionally, only to receive sharp knives stabbed in your back. Those people turned their backs on you, giving you cold stares and vicious judgments the moment you fell on hard times. It breaks my heart to the core to see you stranded, bewildered, and panicked as the doors of opportunity and the rays of hope you painstakingly cultivated slam shut right before your eyes. There were times you wanted to let it all go, to close your eyes and let the currents of life wash you away, because you could no longer find the meaning in continuing to try. And in the depths of that despair, I heard a heart-wrenching scream echoing from the very bottom of your soul. A question that constantly echoes in your mind every night. Why me? What did I do wrong? Why do I live a good life? Never harming anyone. Yet life treats me so poorly, my wounded child. Open your mind and listen closely to what I declare to you right now. You did absolutely nothing wrong. Not a single terrible thing that happened recently is your fault. The breakdown of relationships, the failure of business projects, or severe financial deficits. None of that is because you are inadequate, not because you are useless, and absolutely not because you are being punished. No, never blame yourself for another second. You are suffering that pain simply because you have been carrying burdens and karmic debts that never belonged to you. You have been too forgiving of the wicked and too cruel to yourself. You lowered your boundaries to please the undeserving. You took on lessons meant for others. But today, right at this moment, I am here to declare, enough is enough. The deadline for those dark days is officially over. Your sacrifice has been fully recorded by the universe, and the bill for that pain has been paid in full. Another 20 seconds of the countdown have fallen behind. Do you feel your chest starting to expand and lighten a bit? Do you feel a warm current of air slipping into your mind? That is because I am using my supreme power to slowly lift every boulder of pressure, every block of dark energy off your shoulders and your heart. But my child, the most miraculous, earth-shattering thing has not even truly begun. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead, and your mind highly focused on the words I am about to speak. Because in the brief seconds remaining in this countdown, I will reveal to you a shocking truth, a deep-seated reason why I allowed those cruel people to enter your life, and why your recent losses of money or opportunities were actually a staged play set up by me to save your life. It doesn't stop there. I will hand you a top-secret key, a sacred seal capable of completely overturning the chessboard of your life. Those who mocked you, those who used and abandoned you, will soon have to stand from afar, stunned to witness your brilliant, unstoppable rise. Your blocked cash flow is stirring and shifting course, and an eternal shield of light is preparing to envelop your family. But for that to happen, you must make the most ruthless decision regarding your own past. Are you ready to let go of the steering wheel and let me take over your destiny? Do not leave, because the moment the clock hits the 0 mark, your entire reality will bend. and a miracle you never dared to dream of will officially manifest. And that miracle, my child, is slowly taking shape as the invisible clock hand just ticks past the 30-second mark. Take a deep breath. Hold that life force in your chest for a beat. Then slowly exhale your sorrows. The physical reality around you may remain the same, but in the realm of the soul, everything is trembling and violently shifting for you. Remember the promise I just made. I said I would reveal to you the shocking truth behind the losses you just endured. Every night, you look up at the pitch-black sky and curse fate. You ask me why I let those hypocrites wearing masks into your life. Why let you trust them? Pour out all your capital, your affection, and your sincerity to them, only to receive ruthless betrayal in return. Why did your hard-earned money vanish? Why did opportunities that seemed firmly in your grasp suddenly burst like bubbles? Listen to me, kind-hearted child. That was absolutely not bad luck. And it certainly wasn't a punishment. The truth your rational mind has yet to see through is I intentionally let those things happen. Yes, it was I who stepped in to strip you of those relationships and those opportunities. Why? Because from the vantage point of eternity, I see your entire future. I clearly see that those smiling at you actually harbor a toxic heart. If I didn't force them to take off their masks right now, if I didn't use a crisis to make them reveal their true colors, then in 3 or 5 years, they would have completely drained not only your wealth, but your very life force. I had to uproot those poisonous trees before their roots dug too deeply into your life. As for the money you lost, the deals that fell through, consider it a ransom the universe paid on your behalf to buy back freedom and peace for the second half of your life. I know you are heartbroken. I know you are full of regret and panic over the lost numbers. But my child, I would rather let you lose a portion of your wealth in the present than let you lose your entire empire and your soul in the future. Their departure, the collapse of those projects, is actually a major surgery to remove a tumor, performed by me personally. You feel pain because you are experiencing the aftershocks of the surgery, but you are being healed from the root. Do not try to patch up things I personally shattered. Do not weep over a chipped cup that slipped from your hands, for I did that to clear the space in your palms, preparing to hand you a goblet of pure gold, 10,000 times more brilliant. Yesterday's rejection was my absolute protection for your tomorrow. Do you understand now? Do you understand why this message began with a plea, I am begging you? That title carries no meaning of humility or weakness. I am the Most High. I hold the laws of the entire galaxy in my hands. Yet I am humbling myself to beg a tiny soul, because the love I have for you is so vast that I cannot bear to watch you continue clinging to the pain I have tried to take away. I beg you, my bleeding child, to let go. I implore you, stop tormenting yourself. Don't lie awake at night wondering if only I had done this. If only I had been sharper. You are locking yourself in a prison created by your own mind. You hold the key but refuse to open the door. I beg you to stop trying to solve all this mess with the dried-up strength of a human. You have been the conductor of this train for too long, and you are steering straight into the cliff of exhaustion. Take your hands off the wheel. My child, step back. Cry your eyes out if you want to. But after that, let me take control. I ask you to allow me to do the work of a protector. Only 20 seconds left, right at this moment. As you are reading or listening to these words, a very real physical energy is being re-established around you. You cannot see it with your naked eyes, but feel the warmth spreading from the top of your head down to your slumping shoulders. I am casting an eternal shield of light. This shield is slowly enveloping your mind, covering your home, and protecting the people you love. Starting from this moment, no curse, no evil thought, no petty person, and no bad luck can pierce this protective layer to touch you again. The low vibration energies that once dragged you into the mud are being rebounded. Your space is being completely purified, but the law of the universe is the law of free will. I can prepare a grand avenue paved with roses for you. I can raise a shield to protect you from tens of thousands of arrows. But I cannot force you to walk if you stubbornly cling to the boulder of your own obstinance. This shield of light needs a code to be officially sealed and activated. That code does not rest with me, but in the permission from your own heart. I need a physical action from you to confirm this sacred covenant. Right now, in this quiet space, let your hands speak for your soul. Type the words "I let go" or simply the angel number 111. The act of typing these letters is not a meaningless interactive game. When your fingers touch down, that is when you officially sign the contract of empowerment. The words "I let go" echoing in the physical realm will create an explosion of light in the spiritual realm, marking the moment you completely cast off the burdens of debt, pressure, and trauma at your feet. Typing 111 means you are sealing the protective shield, activating the self-healing mechanism, and attracting the flow of prosperity to yourself. Do not hesitate. Do not let rational doubt intrude upon this profoundly sacred moment. This is the time you must save yourself through absolute faith. Type it down. Right now, the clock has hit the final 15 seconds. You have done very well. The covenant has been established. The invisible pressure on your shoulders has vanished. But hold your breath and focus intensely, because the upcoming 10 seconds are the most earth-shattering moment. The 60-second event I promised at the beginning of this message is about to happen right before your eyes. The darkness is not just being pushed back, it is about to be completely crushed to make way for the most glorious rebirth. Do not blink, because the moment this clock hits the 0 mark, your life will officially. The final 10 seconds of the sacred countdown have begun. Inhale deeply, very slowly, and let your chest expand to the fullest, as if you are breathing the air of a new world, a world where fear has no place to hide. Do you feel it? A strange vibration, a jolt of electricity running down your spine, or an unprecedented peace blanketing the space around you? That is no illusion. It is proof that the event I promised is happening right within your every cell. Ooh. Sir. Sand. These final seconds are not the end, but the milestone marking the death of the old, painful, and doubt-ridden version inside you. And here it is, the moment of manifestation, when the clock hits the 0 mark. The earth-shattering event I want you to witness is the total collapse of the wall of illusion in your mind. Have you ever wondered why, despite your efforts, despite your desires, despite your prayers, your life has always had invisible walls holding you back? Why? The moment you touch happiness, does it vanish like a soap bubble? Why are your finances like water slipping through your fingers? No matter how tightly you try to hold on, it's not your fault. It is because you have been imprisoned in a wall of illusion. The curses from wicked people, the mockery of society, and heaviest of all, the voice of your own insecurity inside you, built a wall separating you from the flow of blessings. But right now, by my power, that wall has collapsed. It crumbles to dust right before the eyes of your soul. Look, do you see the vast, boundless expanse appearing after the ruins vanish? That is your domain. That is where you belong. I want you to understand that. From this moment on, all old rules have been abolished. Poverty, loneliness, and the feeling of being discarded were never your destiny to begin with. They were merely temporary scripts that you mistakenly thought were your life. But I, the Most High, am rewriting the next chapter right before your eyes. Are you ready to witness the turning of destiny in the coming days? You will see everything begin to change in bizarrely wonderful ways. The people who used to constantly give you a hard time will automatically leave your life. Or they will do a 180-degree turn toward respecting and admiring you. The debts you once thought were insurmountable burdens will begin to have unexpected openings, maybe a new opportunity. A brilliant idea. or support from a source you never even considered. You will notice your intuition becoming incredibly sharp. You will no longer find yourself lost in your decisions. You will feel as if an invisible hand is constantly guiding you, pushing you forward, steering you clear of traps, and leading you straight to the fertile lands of prosperity. But my child, I need you to remember one crucial thing. Your silence is the security of the miracle. Why have I reminded you so many times? Do not tell anyone, because every time you talk about your plans, your desires, or the miracles you've just received with people who are not on the same frequency, you are accidentally opening the door for their doubt to invade your energy field. They will ask questions. How is that possible? Is that really true? That's just delusional. And if just one ray of that doubt slips in, it acts like a virus eating away at the protective shield I just erected for you. Silence is not isolation. It is preservation. Keep these blessings like a treasure in your heart. Share them only with the universe, with me, and with yourself. When you are strong enough, when your achievements have blossomed so brilliantly that no one can deny them, then let your light speak for itself. You are standing at the starting point of a glorious journey. Never doubt your position again. You are not a victim of life. You are its creator. With me by your side. The pains of the past are not the end. They are the premise, the foundational soil to build a castle of happiness and freedom. Do not let anyone, not even those closest to you, drag you back into the deep pit of resignation. You have stepped out of the darkness, and my light will be your compass, guiding you from one glory to the next. Look at your hands. These hands have worked, have toiled, have protected, and have been hurt. But from this moment forward, these hands will be the hands of creation. Wherever you touch, flowers will bloom. Whatever you decide will become reality. These are not sweet words. This is the decree of the universe. Remember, your greatest power does not lie in the mere effort of the physical body, but in your connection to the source, to me. Whenever you feel out of breath, whenever the world around you tries to suffocate your faith, turn inward. Be still for a second, and you will see I am still there, infusing you with new vitality. I want you to do one last thing before we conclude this message. Take 1 minute of complete silence. In that minute, do not think about debts. Do not think about betrayers. Do not think about lack. Close your eyes and feel my presence surrounding you. I am embracing your soul, wiping dry the last remaining scars in your mind. You are being recreated from the inside out. This 60-second event has permanently altered your energy structure. From this moment on, you are no longer the you of yesterday. You are a child of prosperity, the embodiment of peace, and the symbol of restoration. To engrave this 60-second event into the chronicles of your soul, type the final keyword, I am ready. This is not just a comment. This is your oath to the universe, to me, and to your own future. When you type these words, you officially step through the door of resurrection. There is no turning back. The past has been sealed. The future is rolling out a red carpet beneath your feet. Hold on tightly to this message. Never forget this feeling. No matter how difficult tomorrow may be, no matter what challenges appear, recall this moment, the moment I begged you, and you chose to listen to me. You are the chosen child, protected and unconditionally loved. Doubt has no doorway left to enter. Fear has been disarmed. You are standing on the ground of freedom. The miracle has been activated. The turning point has begun. Everything is unfolding exactly as destined. Open your eyes and begin taking the steps of a victor. I am walking with you, and I will never leave you, even if the sky falls. Be at peace. It is done. It is done. What you have lost, I will compensate manifold. What you have sacrificed, I will return in glory. You no longer need to worry about the how, because the how is my job. You only need to hold firm to your faith and walk in the pride of a child most loved by the Most High. Peace be with you, my beloved child. Rise, for you are the light this world has been waiting for. Never forget, this 60-second event is not the end. It is merely the prelude to a life you've never dared to dream of. Are you ready to receive all that power and glory? Type I am ready and walk in absolute faith. The covenant has been sealed. I am here, and I am always here with you. The most miraculous things are waiting for you ahead. Go, and be brilliant in your own way. It is done. Life is restored, and blessings are overflowing. You have passed the test, and now it is time for you to receive your reward. Receive it with the utmost gratitude and supreme confidence. It is done. The oath is established, and the seal of rebirth is deeply engraved in your soul. But my child, do not rush to stand up and run out into the noisy world out there just yet. What just happened in the past 60 seconds is not just a moment of silence. It is a complete overhaul of your energy system. When you typed the words, I am ready, you weren't just leaving a comment on a video, you were signing your name on a life-changing contract, where the chains of the past are removed, and the doors to the future are thrown wide open. Now, while the world around you is still quiet, let us go deeper into this journey together, because I know, once the overwhelm of the miracle settles, a part of you is still wondering, am I truly worthy of this glorious change? Listen to me, and let these words sink deep into your very veins. You used to think you were a failure, a castaway, or someone standing on the sidelines of happiness. That is the greatest lie the darkness has injected into your mind all these years. I stand here, as the creator of all things, to affirm to you, you are the most perfect masterpiece I have ever molded. Every scar on your body, every scratch on your soul, are not signs of brokenness, but the medals of a warrior who has survived the most brutal battles. You survived dark nights where others would have collapsed. You stood firm when the fiercest storms tried to strike your life down. And for that very reason, you are worthy of all the blessings I'm preparing to pour down. Have you ever wondered why I chose you to witness this 60-second event? Not because you are perfect, not because you are wiser or wealthier than others. I chose you because you carry a shattered heart that has still managed to retain its purity. In a world growing increasingly callous, where kindness is exploited and decency is deemed foolish, you still keep the flame of love alive. That is the most precious energy in the universe. The kind of energy that, if placed right, can shift the cosmos. I need you, kind-hearted child, because this world needs a living testament to restoration. When you rise from the mud, when you go from being in debt to a symbol of abundance, when you go from an outcast to an inspiration, that is when my glory shines the brightest through your life. Therefore, abandon the mindset of lack immediately. Never repeat phrases like, I can't, I am not worthy, or I have nothing. The moment you utter those words, you are slamming shut the very door I have painstakingly opened for you. From this moment on, your mindset must change. You are not a beggar looking for help. You are a river of wealth. Practice looking at everything through the eyes of faith. When you look at your wallet, instead of seeing emptiness, see the potential for abundance. When you look at challenges, instead of seeing roadblocks, see opportunities to forge your character. Everything in this world obeys the law of resonance. When you change your internal vibration frequency, the entire external world will be forced to shift to match that frequency. I have established a divine guidance system for you. In the coming days, pay attention to the smallest signs. It could be a book you happen to skim, a random conversation with a stranger, a melody playing in your head, or an incredibly bizarre coincidence. Do not ignore them. That is how I am guiding your steps. I never abandon you. Even when you feel the most lost, I have placed a compass in your soul, and that compass is peace. If you do something, make a decision, or are around someone and you feel a sense of unease, a tightness in your chest, that is a sign I am telling you to stop. But if you feel clarity, relief, and a joy slipping into your heart, that is when you should move forward. Even if logic dictates it's irrational, learn to trust my guidance more than human calculation. Are you worrying about those who betrayed you? Let them go. The sweetest revenge, the most deserving response is not for you to do something evil back to them, but for you to live a life so brilliant that they regret losing you. Do not waste another second thinking about them. Every second you spend harboring resentment is a second you allow the past to erode your future. Evict them from your mind. Forgiveness is not because they deserve it. Forgiveness is because you deserve to be free. When you can let go of the string of resentment, you will feel as light as a leaf in the wind. And that is when you fly the highest. I want you to deeply understand the power of choice. Every morning you wake up, you are the first one to decide who you will be that day. You can choose to let fear control you, or you can choose to let faith lead the way. You can choose to let the negative news from the outside world keep you awake, or you can choose to let my peace cool and soothe your mind. I have granted you this power, an ultimate gift that even angels must admire. Use it wisely. Surround yourself with positive energy. Choose powerful words when speaking about yourself. Build habits that respect your own self-worth. And remember your family, the ones I am also shielding. Your transformation doesn't only affect you, it is a ripple effect. When you are happy, that happiness will radiate. When you become successful and peaceful, you will become the brightest role model for your children, your spouse, and your loved ones. You are the wellspring of healing for your entire lineage. So, never feel guilty when you succeed. Never feel selfish when you take care of yourself. You can only give what you possess. If you are empty, you cannot save anyone. Therefore, let me take care of you. Let me fill your cup until it overflows with blessings. Are you afraid of the future? Are you afraid this change is only temporary? Afraid that after these 60 seconds, tomorrow you'll return to a reality full of worries? Do not let that fear tarnish my manifestation. This 60-second event is a soul-level shift, not a fleeting high of emotion. It has been stamped by the universe. And when the universe stamps something, no force can erase it. Even if you face challenges tomorrow, even if the world tries to pull you down, remember, you are no longer the you of yesterday. You have been upgraded. You have been transformed. You carry within you an energy source that will leave those around you in awe. They will ask you, why are you so different? Why are you so peaceful amidst chaos? And then, you will know how to answer. You don't need to explain. You just need to shine. I want you to write a letter to yourself, or simply make a promise to yourself right now. Promise that you will never betray the vow you just signed with me. Promise that you will cherish every opportunity, no matter how small. Promise that you will live a life worthy of the love I have bestowed upon you. You don't have to do this alone. I am right here in your heart, in your every breath, in your most sincere trains of thought. Whenever you feel lost, close your eyes, place your hand over your left chest, and call my name. I will instantly be present to guide you. Prosperity is on its way to you in extraordinary ways. New resources, new people, and new ideas will appear to support your new life. Do not doubt, just receive. You have done your part. Now let me do mine. Just live every moment to the fullest. Just love with all your heart. Just trust in my guidance. You are the victor, the embodiment of hope, the most beloved child of the universe. Look into the future, not with anxious eyes, but with the eyes of someone who already knows the outcome. You have won. All the best things already belong to you. Nothing can separate you from my love. No force can stop you from moving forward. Stand up straight, square your shoulders, and smile at yourself in the mirror. The person in that mirror is a miracle. The person in that mirror is a leader of the future. The person in that mirror is you, the most magnificent version that I have waited lifetimes for you to awaken to. My peace is with you. My strength is within you. My love surrounds you. Never doubt that again. You have been chosen. You have witnessed. And you have been restored. Begin your journey. A grand journey that even angels will look upon in awe. You are ready. And I am always here, walking with you in every breath, every heartbeat, until perfect prosperity and happiness become the most vivid reality in your life. It is done. Go and enjoy your blessings. My most wonderful child, you have reached the milestone of transformation. But remember that the past 60-second event is merely the starting gun for a long-distance race with the glorious destiny I have preordained for you. Now, as the overwhelm of the miracle begins to give way to the stillness of a new mindset, I want you to be truly clairvoyant. You are no longer a wanderer amidst pains. You are a master taking back the throne of your life. But to keep this throne, to never have to return to the prison of destitution and despair, you need a new spiritual operating system. An operating system of prosperity that I will install into your mind right now. First, establish conscious stillness as a survival ritual. You have lived too long in the noise of the world, the complaints of the masses, the hustle of the crowds, and the screaming of anxieties in your own mind have made you forget who you are. Every morning, when the sunlight just touches your door, set aside 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, to sit face to face with my presence. In that stillness, do not beg for anything, nor list the things you need to do. Simply be present. Breathe in the stillness. Breathe out all the chaos. In that space, your soul will be reconnected to the source where every great idea, every guiding intuition originates. If you skip these 10 minutes, you are like a functioning phone that is never plugged into a charger. You will be drained. You will become irritable. And you will easily be defeated by the negative energies around you. Stillness is not a waste of time. It is how you maintain your soul filter to only receive what is good. Second, practice filtering your relationships with the decisiveness of an awakened being. You are a kind person. I know. But kindness without boundaries is self-destruction. In the coming time, as your life starts to flourish, old people, old energies will find ways to return. They could be the ones who betrayed you, the ones who mocked you when you were down, or simply those who carry stagnant energy, wanting to pull you back down to their vibrational level. Do not open the door for them just because you feel guilty or out of old sentiments. I never place you in relationships that diminish your value. When a person no longer brings elevation, no longer pushes you forward, learn to let go, politely but firmly. You rejecting toxic things is not selfish. It is respecting the very masterpiece I have painstakingly built within you. Surround yourself with people who are also seeking the light. People who understand the value of kindness without ever exploiting it. When you upgrade your frequency, the deserving people will automatically appear. Trust in the natural elimination of the universe. Third, turn your old pain into the raw material for new blessings. You have been healed, but the scars remain. There will be days when old memories rush back. Days when doubt surrounds you. Am I worthy? Do not run from them. When the old pain strikes, look at it and smile. Say thank you for existing. For because of you, I cherish the peace of today. Use those traumatic experiences as a lesson, as a degree, so you can become an inspiration for others who are lost. When you use your pain to soothe the pain of others, you are performing an act of the Most High. The blessings you receive will be 10 times what you lost. That is the cyclical law of the universe. Giving is receiving on a higher level. Do not keep the healing to yourself. Become a lighthouse amidst the stormy sea of life. Fourth, maintain a state of gratitude to keep a firm grip on the prosperity magnet when the money starts pouring in, when opportunities begin to bloom. It's very easy for you to fall into the trap of arrogance or forget your roots. Remember, everything you have is a gift, a collaboration between your efforts and my grace. Maintain the habit of writing down or mentally noting 3 things you are grateful for every day. Gratitude is the magnet that attracts even better things. A heart full of gratitude is a heart that never knows lack. Do not compare yourself to anyone, because you are on your own track, with your own milestones. The prosperity of others does not make you poorer. On the contrary, celebrate their success, for it is proof that the universe is very generous. When you celebrate others, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the same. Fifth, live as if you are already the victor, right from this moment. Do not wait until you have billions in your hands to live generously. Do not wait until you reach the peak of glory to live happily. Live with that prosperity right from your mindset. If you want to be a leader, live with the confidence of a leader today. If you want to live a life of freedom, begin by freeing your mind from dependence on public opinion. You are the painter, and this life is your canvas. Do not let anyone else hold the brush and paint the dark strokes of anxiety upon it. Use the colors of faith, of courage, and of gratitude to paint the most magnificent future. You must be the first version of yourself to believe in your greatness before the whole world sees it. Sixth, understand the power of sacred silence. I have reminded you many times, do not tell anyone about this miracle. Not because I am selfish, but because a miracle is like a newly sprouted seed. If you constantly dig it up to show everyone, constantly explain, constantly justify it to skeptics, that seed will dry up and die. Keep your ideas, your plans, and the miracles you are receiving to yourself. Let your results speak for themselves. When you achieve great things without having to explain them to anyone, that is when you have truly mastered your destiny. Silence is power. It is where you conserve energy to deliver the decisive strikes toward your life's goals. Seventh, trust in the guidance through your emotions. I have placed a compass in your soul, and that compass is peace. Whenever faced with a decision, don't just ask logic, is it beneficial? Ask your soul, does this make me feel at peace? If an action, a relationship, or an opportunity makes you feel choked up, anxious, or makes you feel like you have to shrink yourself, that is a sign I am telling you to stop. But if it makes you feel relieved, excited, and expansive, that is when you should move forward, even if the outside world tells you it's irrational. Peace is my language. Learn to listen to it most proficiently. Are you afraid of the future? Are you afraid this change is only temporary? Afraid that after these 60 seconds, tomorrow you'll return to a reality full of worries? Do not let that fear tarnish my manifestation. This 60-second event is a soul-level shift, not a fleeting high of emotion. It has been stamped by the universe. And when the universe stamps something, no force can erase it. Even if you face challenges tomorrow, even if the world tries to pull you down, remember, you are no longer the you of yesterday. You have been upgraded. You have been transformed. You carry within you an energy source that will leave those around you in awe. They will ask you, why are you so different? Why are you so peaceful amidst chaos? And then you will know how to answer. You don't need to explain. You just need to shine. I want you to write a letter to yourself, or simply make a promise to yourself right now. Promise that you will never betray the vow you just signed with me. Promise that you will cherish every opportunity, no matter how small. Promise that you will live a life worthy of the love I have bestowed upon you. You don't have to do this alone. I am right here in your heart, in your every breath, in your most sincere trains of thought. Whenever you feel lost, close your eyes, place your hand over your left chest, and call my name. I will instantly be present to guide you. Prosperity is on its way to you in extraordinary ways. New resources, new people, and new ideas will appear to support your new life. Do not doubt, just receive. You have done your part. Now let me do mine. Just live every moment to the fullest. Just love with all your heart. Just trust in my guidance. You are the victor, the embodiment of hope, the most beloved child of the universe. Look into the future, not with anxious eyes, but with the eyes of someone who already knows the outcome. You have won. All the best things already belong to you. Nothing can separate you from my love. No force can stop you from moving forward. Stand up straight, square your shoulders, and smile at yourself in the mirror. The person in that mirror is a miracle. The person in that mirror is a leader of the future. The person in that mirror is you, the most magnificent version that I have waited lifetimes for you to awaken to. It is done. You no longer owe any debt to the past. You are no longer bound by the future. You are living in this powerful now. Every door is open. Every path has been cleared. Go and receive it all. Do not hesitate. Do not fear. Do not delay. You are destined for greatness. And at this very moment, that grand journey has begun. Hold on tightly to this message. Never forget this feeling. No matter how difficult tomorrow may be, no matter what challenges appear, recall this moment, the moment I begged you, and you chose to listen to me. You are the chosen child, protected and unconditionally loved. Doubt has no doorway left to enter. Fear has been disarmed. You are standing on the ground of freedom. The miracle has been activated. The turning point has begun. Everything is unfolding exactly as destined. Open your eyes and begin taking the steps of a victor. I am walking with you, and I will never leave you. Even if the sky falls, be at peace. It is done. It is done. What you have lost, I will compensate manifold. What you have sacrificed, I will return in glory. You no longer need to worry about the how, because the how is my job. You only need to hold firm to your faith and walk in the pride of a child most loved by the Most High. Peace be with you, my beloved child. Rise, for you are the light this world has been waiting for. Never forget, this 60-second event is not the end. It is merely the prelude to a life you've never dared to dream of. Are you ready to receive all that power and glory? The covenant has been sealed. I am here, and I am always here with you. The most miraculous things are waiting for you ahead. Go, and be brilliant in your own way. It is done. Life is restored, and blessings are overflowing. You have passed the test, and now it is time for you to receive your reward. Receive it with the utmost gratitude and supreme confidence. You are already a victor, and the entire universe is bowing to your rise. Congratulations on returning to the source of greatness. Now, as this message draws to a close, I want you to understand that the silence after the video ends is when the miracle truly begins to operate in your life. Do not rush headlong into the noise of the world right away. Hold on to this vibration. Hold on to this feeling of relief, as if 1,000 pounds have just been lifted off your shoulders. You do not need to go searching for miracles anywhere far away, because right now, the miracle is overflowing in your veins, shifting your circumstances according to the most sacred divine order. When you turn off your phone, step into your world with a new mindset, the mindset of one shielded by the Most High. If fear tries to return, smile and remind it, the covenant is signed. The 60-second event is complete, and I belong to the light. Trust in my guidance in every smallest decision. You are not alone. You have never been alone. and you will forever never be alone. If your intuition urges you, save this message to your playlist to re-watch whenever you feel lost. And if you know someone who is also breaking down, who is stuck just like you used to be, share it with them. Giving away the light is the best way to keep your own flame burning bright. I chose you. I trusted you. And I have completed the restoration of your life. Now, walk forward in pride and peace. It is done. It is done. You are free. Peace and glory be with you always.